engage, have some fun. Yep. And right now I'm going to be making a little bit of it's a quick dinner tonight, everybody. Quick. Snappy! Right? And yeah, hope you guys are having a great day. It was certainly beautiful, and I did not get to go outside. Hopefully you were outside and it wasn't snowing in your part of the world. But how's it going, Kenny? How you doing? I think it's the same Kenny, if I'm not mistaken, that was with us just yesterday. Kenny, which is really Gabriel, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we're going to be getting some things going here. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. All right. Looks like, yeah. All right. What did you do today, bud? Did you get to build any I'm not sure if you were the one working with Legos or somebody was. Actually had homemade sourdough bread for the first time last night. That I know of anyways, that I remember. It was pretty good. Tonight, I will not be making homemade sourdough bread. But I'll be dreaming about it. Let's see, currently it hasn't been snowing for the past half a month. It only snowed less. I'm taking a break, that's all. Okay, all right. Well, I'll keep working while you take a break. How's that? So, it's been a relatively productive day today. We are working on our Giving Guitars Foundation. And actually got to work on a song a little bit today for about 20 minutes. I was working on a song called Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. And it's uplifting to and it's not about the actual money in the bank. It's more about having a positive attitude and appreciating all the little things in life that add up, and that's better than money in the bank. Now, that's what it is. So we're going to work on that song. I'm going to start performing that out at shelters, and looks like I have 23 people that are interested in what I'm saying and doing right now, which is cool. Let me know how you all are doing out there in the 23 people land. 21, all of a sudden. Oh, all of a sudden it's 3,000. Yahoo! Oh, that's interesting. And spent a lot of time working with our team today, preparing for a tour that I'm going to be performing music on this tour, going to Illinois. I'm going to go to, this weekend, actually, I'm going to be going to, hello, how's it going, Emiliano? Avila. Wow, I actually grew up with an Avila. Was one of my good friends when I was a kid. I've not seen him in years, but he's a really, really, really good friend of mine. How are you doing, Emilio? What's good? What's good in your world? Tell me about yourself. Did you have a productive day today? Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Any other responses? Nope. Okay, nothing yet. All right, let's see here. So tonight I'm going to be making frozen pizza. How's that sound for a delicatessen? Sounds like really creative, right? That's what happens when you have just a little bit of time to prepare. So sorry about that. But next time maybe you'll get the more gourmet experience. Let's see, what is currently earlier a spicy packet of Doritos, and it wasn't even spicy. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I gave up Doritos. I used to like them. Doritos and Dr. Pepper. Man, that was a whole other world. And where do you live? Let's see. This meth lab. This a meth lab? Russian Republic? You guys are working in meth labs? Alright. That doesn't sound very good. Hi, curious cause I'm bored. What are you making? Well, right now I'm actually just gonna make a quick piece of, I'm be right back, I'll tell you, hang on a sec. So I just surprised my wife with a avocado toast. That's what I made right there. That was a quick in and out. Let's see, but this was my first time in months after trying chips. There you go. Well, that's more like it. So Tanya and Rick Rivers in, look here, it looks like you're possibly in HI, which would that be Hawaii? Gosh, it's terrible that I don't know that. It's been a while since I've been to Hawaii, if that's where you are. But Hawaii is a really cool place. That's where my wife and we went on our honeymoon. Let's see. Yeah, that's good that it's good to stay off of the chips as much as possible. And I tell myself that all the time, but I love chips. It's too bad. I really do. So I'm just gonna pop a couple pizzas in the oven here, y'all. That's about it. And put some veggies on the side, get a little fruit, and we're off to the races. It's a fast night. It's a quick night. We have I'm gonna be traveling to Chattanooga this weekend to perform at 2 different events, and one of them is for a rescue mission. I might try avocado toast. Yeah, I think you're gonna like avocado toast. I think you're really gonna like it. So it's really simple. You put and ideally get sourdough. Put a piece of sourdough bread in a toaster. Get an avocado, cut it in half, spread it, put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. There you go. Nothing too crazy, but I think you'll like it.
Olive oil.
You know what? That's a good point. Olive oil would have been nice, and maybe even a little vinegar on it. No? Well, I might put vinegar on it personally. Actually, that sounded pretty good. This is one of my favorite things, balsamic vinegar. You can do a lot with vinegar. It's actually good for you too. That's why I think Germans live so long. They love that vinegar. They love the sauerkraut. I don't quite recognize anymore. Let's see, by the way, the last time I ate microwave pizza, I think was about 5 to 7 years ago. Well, it's going to be heated in an oven, so it could be popped into but it's just an organic pizza. it could be put into a microwave, but I like to stick it in the oven to at least get it a little crispy. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so we're heading to, I'm going to be performing at a rescue mission that helps people in Chattanooga. There's a lot of homeless people in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we've been there multiple times and supported a lot of their foundations with the guitars. And so we just donate, we go to the homeless shelters and we donate the guitars like library books and try to bring people, you know, some hope through music. We've been to 135 homeless shelters in the last 3 years. And it has been a big, huge blessing for my family and I. Yeah, so you can check it out at givingguitars.org. Let's see, when I was 7, I put a pizza in the microwave without removing the plastic because my brain wasn't thinking. Oh my gosh. That must have been quite an experience. Oh, I wonder how your parents dealt with that one. Well, I'm glad you survived that little incident there. Well, I'm thankful that you guys chimed in for a bit here. Thank you for spending a little time with me. I really appreciate that. I like to connect with the people that have been subscribed to my channel or thinking about subscribing to my channel. I think it's important to engage and to network and to have connections and, you know, relationships with people. And and so I'm glad that you all are just chiming in here for a second while I make a little dinner. And so I'm going to start doing this every night. Then let's see. Yeah, I couldn't remove the plastic afterwards. I melted to the pizza and my father wasn't too happy about it. All right, so here's a piece of toast with avocado on it. I'm going to give it a shot here. Wow. Who knows? Maybe even some honey on that would be good. That sounds crazy, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to mix a little bit of the sweet with the with just, you know, what is it? Sweet and savory, right? So Tanya, what do you do? Where do you live? What do you do for work? What do you enjoy doing? What do you enjoy doing? Nothing yet. Sorry, this toast is so good. So I'm also going to make some Brussels sprouts right here. Let's see, love reading, okay, drawing, and annoying the crap out of my friends. Give me an example of how you would annoy them. I'm kind of curious. What would you do to annoy your friends? Huh? Thank God for ovens, right? How simple. simple as an oven, but somebody had to make that thing. Someone had to invent it. All right. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably saute these Brussels sprouts a little bit, with a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt, and that's pretty much it. Bother them with the most dumbest questions, walking close and bump into them gently though, yell their names from afar, so literally everyone turns to look. That sounds like that's a harmless way to annoy them. Well, I guess maybe that's the way of you're expressing that you care about them. Or maybe not, I don't know. So I'm basically going to cut these Brussels sprouts up right here. Try to protect my fingers so that when I play guitar, everything is good. Okay. That's a great attitude about your friends. That's wonderful. Friends are very important. Very important. I agree. Sometimes they can be like family. You know, there's a biblical verse, if you are a believer, it says, "A friend that sticketh closer than a brother." So even if you have a brother, the Bible says sometimes a friend can even be closer than a brother. I'm antisocial sometimes. Huh, interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, and Kenny, I always say absolutely, they're like fam sometimes. Oh, 100%, you know. They're the family that goes home and you don't have to like live with them and stuff, but then you see them, you know, next day or a week later, and it's like your friends for the first time. It's all fresh and new. So, Kenny, I remind me, isn't your real name Gabriel or something like that? Let's see, can't remember. Yeah, so I'm basically cutting up some Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna cut up a little bit of an onion here in a minute. I'm going to get a little bit of heat going here on the stove and just a little bit of olive oil in the pan, not much. And I'm going to hopefully not burn the house down tonight. That's my goal. That would be a good thing. But it's great to be spending time with y'all. Thank you so much. Nope, it's David, and don't call me by my real name, please. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so then you don't mind if I call you Kenny? I'll have to remember that. I hear you, man. It's all good. I mean, aliases are totally fine, and different names and whatnot. Some people just didn't like their birth name or the name that their parents gave them. They don't. It's they just prefer to have something different or nicknames. I totally understand that. 100%. 100%. Okay, super. Well, thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. I hope you don't mind me calling you Kenny, because that's what your name says on your handle there. All right. Yeah, so this weekend I'll be in Chattanooga, and then I'll be in Illinois in the middle of March performing. And really looking forward to that. Yeah. Let's see. What else? If you all have not checked out Giving Guitars, go check out givingguitars.org, and it'll take you to multiple different social media sites. But we also have a YouTube channel for Giving Guitars, and I post a good amount of videos to that too. I'm just gonna have to make sure I don't burn the house down, like I said here. Nope, it's David, and I don't care. Call me by my real name, please. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I think I already read that. Nope, it's David, and don't call me. Yeah, I want to make sure I don't call you by your real name, because I don't want to. I'm not trying to annoy you, that's for sure. How do you fill up this time? I would literally not know what to say anymore after quite some time. Well, gosh, I don't really feel like I'm saying a whole lot of things right now. I'm kind of just explaining what I'm doing. But as I was mentioning before, I like connecting with people. And if you didn't know or not, Tanya, I'm a performer, I'm a songwriter, and I've connected with quite a bit of, a lot of people in my life. I'm thankful that I have. And so I just, like you, I have a story. I'm interested in sharing my story, and I'm also interested in hearing your story, because who knows, maybe I'll write a song about you. Who knows? I like to write songs about different things, people, places, true love, real life instances, real life problems, real life challenges, sort of different ways to say I'm falling head over heels for you, different ways to say I never thought I'd find someone as kind and beautiful as you, type of thing. I write a lot of songs for my wife, actually, and I tell you, well, I was gonna. Sorry, I just got away there for a second. I was gonna share something with y'all, but yeah, you can go to StephenCade.com, and that will take you to all of my socials, and you can hear my music there if you're interested. I'd really appreciate you sharing that with everybody that you know. There it is. Yeah, that'd be great. So I love this that they have peeled garlic already ready to go. I do feel like it's a little bit of, a head start when you don't have to peel it, that's for sure. Take this wonderful garlic press here, boom, and you just peel away. You just put, well, it's already peeled, but you just mince away. This is like, it crushes the garlic, and it just gives it a little bit extra flavor when you're cooking. Do you like garlic? Do you guys like garlic? I like garlic. I think it's such a great cooking ingredient. And guess what? It's actually very good for inflammation. It's very good for your immune system, and even to maintain a diet. It also helps with your diet and your metabolism. There's a lot of benefits to eating garlic. Cut up an onion. My kids do not like onions, but I make them eat them anyway, because I think that they're good for you too. All right, it's go time. Mm-hmm. All right, so Tanya, I'm going to play a little bit of a chorus here. Tanya, I'll make sure to share your name with my friends. All right, let's see. I'll give you a couple examples of the type of songs I write, all right? Bet you're tired of all those breakup and makeup songs on the radio. The ones that keep reminding you of all the ones who let you go. That same old midnight sad refrain that you've heard over and over again. It's getting to the point where you'd rather just be alone. And I never got your reasons why you've been hurt so many times. It's time to change that dial and let it be your love song that won't fade away, keeps on playing your whole life long. Let it be your sweet, sweet sound. You wanna take a chance, last first dance that turns your heart around. That soundtrack that goes on and on and on. Let me be your love song. So there you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Back to cooking. Let's see, making sure I don't burn anything here. That's the key thing. Writing songs, that's easy. Cooking, that's a little bit more challenging. Without burning something, I should say. So that was a song I wrote called Let Me Be Your Love Song. And, you know, I just love to, I love to write songs. I love to share them with the world and hopefully lift people up with them and inspire them. And, you know, yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I've got a lot of songs on Spotify. Have you guys ever heard Spotify? You guys use Spotify, I should say? I use Spatchify. No, just kidding. I use spatula here. And mix it up a bit. Just get this nice and crispy and brown. There we go. Then we just add some of this wonderful Brussels sprouts here. And there it is. A little bit of Brussels sprouts with some onions and garlic, a little salt. Hold on, was that the name of the song? I want to put it in my Spotify list. So let me know if you find Stephen Cade. And if you find Stephen Cade, look for a song called Let Me Be Your Love Song. And thank you, I appreciate that, Tanya. That's awesome. I really appreciate all the support I can get. A lot of people don't know how hard it is to be an artist and make money doing it, get your music out there. It's very challenging, to say the least. So when nice people like you come along and say, hey, I like what you did. I'd like to listen to it and share it. Yeah, that makes a big difference, huge difference. And let me know when you find my name on Spotify. I'm kind of curious how fast you found it. Sorry, it's a little chilly outside and it's making my nose run a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Trying to keep it clean while I am cooking. That's something my wife always tells me to do. Keep it clean while you're cooking. I found it and I put it on my list. All right. Super. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've got quite a few songs. Another one is called Country Thing to Do. If you see a small town farmer on a tractor taking up 2 lanes, spent his whole life tilling land and hauling hay. If you see him rolling on down the road, slow down and let him on through, 'cause that's the country thing to do. You see a sweet old couple sitting in a small town corner diner booth. Pretty sure they met each other in Mrs. Johnson's homeroom. Them high school sweethearts met it when they said, I do. 'Cause that's the country thing to do. Oh, the doors say please and thank you, yes sir and yes ma'am. Go to church on Sunday, praise the Lord and say amen. Look a man straight in his eyes when you shake his hand. Forgive, live your life the best you can. Stand up for what you believe in, win or lose, 'cause that's the country thing to do. There's another one for you. Check out Country Thing to Do. Yes, these are all my songs. I wrote them myself. Yeah, and I've won awards. Traveled the world. Met a lot of people, nice people like yourself. And the way I connect with people is through music. I connect with people through music, and So what I do with that, because a lot of people use their music and they go and they perform and they make money from it, and then that's great. And I like to take my time, my talent, my resources to help other people who don't get the opportunity to even maybe get to go to a concert or get to play a guitar. And I have something called Giving Guitars. And if you go to givingguitars.org, you'll know what I'm talking about. And so my family and I, we go to homeless shelters in addition to where I'm playing, and we donate a guitar like a library book to bring hope to people. And I get to play songs in the shelter as well, in addition to my regular shows that are like normal concerts, if you will. And it's really actually equally as uplifting to be playing in a homeless shelter to people who have no money, and maybe it's even an audience of 10 people, than it is in front of 150 or 200 or 300 or 400, 500 to 1,000, whatever the number is. It's actually equally as uplifting or fun, and maybe even sometimes even a better experience. If that sounds crazy, it might sound crazy, but it is. Okay, so that's getting there. Oh, what else would I? Maybe nothing else. Yeah, and there's even songs I have not released to the public yet. I might play you a couple of those if you hang around a bit longer here. Some brand new songs that I like to play out. And I like to play songs that people can dance to. Really, really enjoy doing that. I don't know if you like to dance or not, or if you're a dancer, or if you're more like you like to sing. I shared your song on Spotify with all of my 25 friends. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, Tanya, that's very nice of you. I really appreciate that. That's I'm humbled. I really am humbled that you did that. Thank you. I appreciate it, and my family thanks you. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I do. I love to dance. Oh wow. Cool. Have you ever danced like country line dance style? Have you ever done that? Or like two-step? They call it two-step, or Cotton Eye Joe, or Do-Si-Do, or have you ever sort of done line dancing type of thing, country music? That's a big thing. Well, you deserve it. You're an amazing singer. Wow, thank you. I'm humbled that you say that. And yeah, I mean, I really enjoy creating these songs, and I've got a good amount of them that I've made, and you'll see that as you go into the my Spotify collection of songs there. I wrote a song for my daughter called Pinky Promise, and that I really love. Some of those, yeah, but I'm not really good at them. Okay, well, trust me, it's not easy to, do that whole line dance and the kick your foot and, do the shake. I mean, there's just so many dances we could do. I always thought Michael Jackson was the best dancer, though. One of the best, not the best. If you remember, if you ever heard of Michael Jackson, he was the best one time. But I like to try to dance myself every once in a while. But I like to write songs that have the country western type of dance vibe to them. Kind of like this one. Somehow we always knew it from the start. It could have been a cowboy from the start. He pictured himself in those western picture shows. 'cause a 9 to 5 on the west side is the wildest thing he knows. So he took some country western dancing lessons, bought a book from a pawn shop store display that says Bareback Champion 88. Got his Wrangler threads on and a brand new Stetson. Now he's ready to line dance and do-si-do to the two-step and Cotton Eye Joe. It's time for sawdust, scooting and romancing, country western dancing. There's another one for you. That one's actually brand new. It's called Country Western Dancing. Yeah, I love Michael Jackson. Yeah. Yes, he was so much of a powerhouse. It was ridiculous. His talent was off the charts good. And he inspired me a lot. Michael Jackson did do, you know. I used to love his songs and the way he produced his songs and everything, as the rest of the world did too, you know, and still do. But I hope to make my own path in the world as a songwriter that people will enjoy too, and have fun and tap their feet and, you know, move around a little bit, sing a little bit, dance a little bit. That's the goal anyways. Maybe I'll record Country Western Dancing. I don't know. I might. It's a pretty upbeat song. I think so. Let's see. Is that one on Spotify yet? No, I don't have that one on Spotify yet, Tanya. I don't. But like I was saying, I hope I record it one day because I think it'd be great. Sorry, I'm having a bite of this toast right here. I guess I'm the type of cook that likes to eat and cook at the same time. It's not a good habit, probably. Probably keeps me in the gym more than I want to. Hello! So this is a capo. It goes on the guitar, it tunes the neck, helps you make chords up and down. Oh, I hope I'll appear on Spotify one day. It'll appear on Spotify one day. It sounded amazing. Well, thank you. I hope so too. I hope so too. But Pinky Promise is on Spotify. And so is Never in a Million Years, which is another great song. Oh, crap. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. I barely made those pizzas not burnt. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Whew, that was close. It don't take much to heat those pizzas up, I'll tell you. Oh me, that's a. It wouldn't be the first time I ruined dinner. All right, so. Yeah, I know, I just found those and added them to my favorite list. Okay, cool. Another great one to add is Good Years. That's a great song too. Mm-hmm. Okay. I just added those, yep. So what I'm going to start doing is the nights that I'm home, I'm going to start going live on my YouTube page here and stay more in contact with my friends, my connections, my networking friends, my family, my fans, and be more involved in that in the YouTube world. And so when I'm not on tour and I'm at home and I'm kind of just making dinner or whatnot, I'm going to jump on here for about a half hour or an hour, kind of keep everybody updated on what new songs I'm releasing, what's going on. And you guys can update me on what's new in your world too, because I'd love to even come play where you are. Where do you live now, Tanya? Remind me. Forget. Or did you not tell me? Yeah, so I'd like to come play in a city where you all are, because I think that would be a lot of fun. And you can tell your friends to come out to the show, and we can all listen to some music, have some, some drinks or some food, enjoy company and some good moments. Let's see, I live in the Netherlands. What? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is awesome. The Netherlands sounds so, it's got to be beautiful there. I've never been to the Netherlands. I've been to Sweden though. That's so cool. What is the biggest, closest city you live to? I'd love to see where that is. No, it rains almost every day. Oh my gosh. Really? Okay. What language do you speak in the Netherlands? I live in a small town with friendly people and beautiful horses and sweet kids. Oh my gosh, sounds like you live in a fairy tale. That's awesome. That's crazy. What is the big city that you live next to? I want to do some more research on the Netherlands. Now you've got like I said, I've been to Denmark, I've been to Sweden, I've been to Germany, I've been to Italy, I've been to Britain, Ireland. I guess Os or Uden. Wow. I'm going to now. See you. All right. See you later, Kenny. Bye-bye. What is the language they speak in Netherlands? If you get to the Netherlands, you should go to Amsterdam. Ah, okay, that's where Amsterdam is. It's in the Netherlands. Okay, I've heard about Amsterdam, and I've heard different things about Amsterdam. Yeah, interesting things. But I would like to. I wonder what what do they speak in Netherlands? Is it like I wonder what type of you don't speak. I know you speak English because you can type really well. So that's cool. You can feed pigeons. They are so brave. They eat out of your hand. Amsterdam can be a little rough on the edges. Yeah, right. I've heard that. Amsterdam is a little bit radical in its way, and I mean, yeah, I'm not really big on that kind of stuff. More of a simple person with family, and But I've heard the Netherlands, when you're single, probably, and you're daring and you're ready to explore the world, maybe you go there. I don't know. But I'm sure there's beautiful things in Amsterdam. I'm sure there are. And it would be an interesting place to go and check out and visit. Okay, well, that's good to know. Well, I appreciate you sharing that with me, because it makes me. It's amazing how far YouTube can reach, because we're in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's see, we speak German, French, and Dutch, of course. Can you speak all of those languages? That's incredible if you can speak all three of those languages. Wow. Makes sense that the Netherlands would probably be a it could speak multiple languages. That's really tremendous. There are beautiful places. Yes, if you know where to go, you have a beautiful time in Amsterdam. Oh my gosh, that sounds wonderful. And maybe I could even play in Amsterdam. I'm sure I could play in Amsterdam. Yeah. Yeah, every city has its good things and bad things about it. And yeah, so let's see here. Get these veggies ready for everybody. Pretty soon everybody's gonna be coming through, and you guys and Tanya, you might be able to meet my daughter and my son if they poke their head in here for a second. Yeah, my daughter loves to dance, so she's in a dance class right now. And so that's fun. Let's see, yes, you could. Just a small tip, if you ever get here, be a little careful around nighttime. Oh, okay, well, that's a good tip. I'll take that tip from you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Well, yeah, it's not first on my list to go to Amsterdam, but I would like to go to the Netherlands, like in some of maybe the smaller cities or remote areas or something. But who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe there's just going to be a day where I go to Amsterdam and whatever. We love to travel. We love to travel and see the world. It's so interesting to see the world and to meet new people from different places. It's so awesome. Yeah. Okay, we're almost ready for dinner, if you can believe it or not. Just going to finish this here for my wife, and then I'm off to the races here pretty soon. but I'm really glad that you all hung out with me for a little bit tonight. It was very nice of you all. Let's see who's saying something here. I work in a petting zoo called De Elsenhoek. De Elsenhoek. I wonder if I'm saying that. De Elsenhoek. I wonder if I'm saying that. The reason why I can sort of pronounce things like that is because my mom is German. And so es freut mich, die Bekanntschaft gemacht zu haben und zu wieder zu sehen. So I can speak a little bit of Bavarian type of German, you know. And but you work in a petting zoo. That is so neat. Come here. All right, if everybody can help me set the table, that would be great. All right, well, it is about time to head out, but Tanya, really appreciate you spending time with me tonight. Kenny was on, and now let's see, kids can help feeding goats, sheep, rabbits, and other animals. They're allowed to cuddle with rats, guinea pigs, and mouse. Okay, probably not like normal rats, but yeah. Okay. All right, well, we'll see you later. This is my daughter, Eliana, right here, and she's coming in, and my wife, Kelly, she's here too. And but it's nice to meet you, Tanya. And chime in, check out my channel, spread the word about Stephen Cade. Maybe I'll see you back here in a few days, but would love to see you again. Thank you so much, and it was nice getting to know you. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.